Hi, my name is Layla Goodson. This is Partisan Memories, Truth, Fabrication, and the Capitol Riot. Introduction. When I was little, I had this very specific Barney backpack. It was like not like a Barney with backpack on it. It was Barney Woods the backpack. Okay. And I took it everywhere with me, and I just very clearly remember this backpack. But to this day, my parents say, and my grandma, this backpack never existed. Okay. So it was just some memory that I concocted in my brain. Um, However, some false memories can be politically charged if it's consistent with what they already believe. Um, Sometimes people remember things about events that never really happened. This misinformation plays a big role in creating these false memories. Um, And people are more likely to accept the information if it is consistent with their worldview. Background. Political misinformation has serious consequences influencing public opinion, elections, and division. Republicans and Democrats are more likely to misremember events that portray their party positively. The Capitol riot case was an extremely high politicized event. Democrats saw it as an attack on democracy, and Republicans offered alternate explanations to explain themselves. Researchers said that this event was really perfect to test true and false memories because of everything that happened. On to methods. These researchers brought together 128 Democrats as well as 128 Republicans of different gender and age ranges. The range was like 20 to 76 for age. So what they did was they filled out a survey consisting of true and false events that the researchers came up with. And then the participants had to fill out the survey and determine whether the events happened or didn't happen. This allowed researchers to measure two things, true memories and false memories. For our results, the authors emphasized that this let them show partisan-based memories were consistent with what they believed, even if it was false. So, if you look at our graphs here, you can see for true memories that this one right here is for Democrats, and they remembered um, events that made their party look good, and they didn't really remember events that made the other party look good, as well as Republicans. You can see that there is a difference between what made their party look good and what made the other party look good. For false memories, you can see that there's a sharper difference. In some cases, when we look at false memories, um, you can see that the section that made their party look good is higher than what made the other party look good. In short, both sides are remembering true and false memories that make their side look good or the other side look bad. Um, both parties recognize real events, and both parties also reported fabricated events. The study demonstrates that partisan identity shapes both true and false memories. There were some limitations to this study because, for one, social media. So, social media would definitely report on these things as well as news reporters and stuff. And so, once one, I guess you would say, rumor or fabricated event is said, reporters will normally take that and fly with it. So, like, once that happens, um, it's really hard for the people that saw that and believed it to be true to get that out of their mind. Another limitation would be the fact that we're all people, you know, and so the people that did the study could have lied about what was actually true to them. So if they saw something on the paper and it made their party look good, but they didn't really remember it, they would probably still pick it anyways, you know? Um, Lastly, a limitation would be this is only one event and it can't say the same for every single event. While this event is a good example, it doesn't go for every single event, if that makes sense. Um, the findings explain why fact-checking often fails. Once misinformation is encoded in the memory, it's really difficult to dislodge. The authors of this article did emphasize the importance of developing strategies to reduce memory distortion, especially in highly politicized events. While they emphasized the importance of it, they didn't list any strategies. They just said developing strategies would be best to help. Um, that's all I have. Here's my references. Thank you so much.